November 11, 2017. A date that will live in Springbok infamy. Dublin, the Aviva Stadium. The final score, Ireland 38, South Africa 3. It was more than just a defeat. It was a humiliation, a record-breaking drubbing that sent shockwaves through the rugby world. For many, this was the absolute nadir, the darkest day in the modern history of Springbok rugby. The team on the field that day looked lost, disjointed, and utterly outclassed. The game plan, if there was one, was invisible. The players, many of whom were world-class talents, seemed to be shells of their former selves. The Irish, on the other hand, were clinical, ruthless, and played with a clarity and purpose that starkly contrasted with the chaos in the green and gold jerseys. The fallout was immediate and brutal. Fans were incensed, critics were merciless, and the very soul of South African rugby was being questioned. How could a team with such a proud history fall so far? It was a moment of profound crisis. The then coach Alistair Coetzee was under immense pressure, and the entire structure of SA Rugby was scrutinized. This wasn't just a bad day at the office. It felt like a culmination of years of decline, poor decisions, and a loss of identity. The proud, physical, and intimidating brand of Springbok rugby was nowhere to be seen. Instead, we witnessed a team that was tactically naive and mentally fragile. It was a painful, almost unbearable watch for anyone who loves the box. But here's the incredible thing about hitting rock bottom: there is nowhere to go but up. And that crushing defeat in Dublin, as agonizing as it was, became the unlikely catalyst for one of the greatest comebacks in sports history. The sheer scale of the disaster forced a reckoning. It was the wake-up call that South African rugby desperately needed. It made the administrators realize that drastic changes were essential for survival. The pain of that day led to a complete overhaul. It led to the appointment of Rassie Erasmus, a man with a clear vision and an unwavering belief in the core strengths of South African rugby. Rassie came in and didn't just change the game plan. He changed the culture. He rebuilt the team's identity from the ground up, bringing back the physicality, the set-piece dominance, and the bomb squad mentality that had been lost. He instilled a sense of purpose and unity, connecting the team back to the nation they represent. He identified leaders like Siya Kolisi, whose journey would become a symbol of the team's revival and the nation's hope. Players who were part of that Dublin disaster, like Ebenezabeth, Pieter-Steph du Toit, and Siya himself, used the memory of that defeat as fuel. It forged a resilience and a determination in them that was unbreakable. They vowed never to feel that way again. Within 2 years, the team that was humiliated in Dublin stood on top of the world, lifting the Rugby World Cup in Japan in 2019. And then, they did it again in 2023. It's an almost unbelievable turnaround. That 38-3 scoreline is now a crucial chapter in the Springbok story. It's a reminder that sometimes the most profound failures are the seeds of our greatest successes. It's a testament to the power of resilience, clear vision, and the indomitable spirit of the Springboks. The darkest day in Dublin ultimately paved the way for the brightest of dawns. What a story. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this look back at a pivotal moment in rugby history, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more. We'll see you in the next one.